Hey YouTube, got another DIY upgrade video. This one is pretty simple, as you probably saw on the title. I'm upgrading to this anti-gravity lithium battery to to lose a few pounds, and this battery is about 17 pound. I just weigh it, and the factory lead acid AGM battery is about 50 pound, and so I read quite a few advantages of the lithium, and of course there's a couple drawbacks. One, mainly the price. They do have sale every so often, 15% off, and then you have a couple option, 40 amp hour and 60 and even 80. So I got the one in the middle. This is the 60 amp hour, and basically you get a little longer reserve charge. I'm thinking maybe even 40 would have been enough, just the way lithiums are, and the way I plan to use it. So, and it does have the restart feature. As you can see, these two remote here, so that if the battery, it does have a auto shut off, so that when the battery's if this goes dead, it shuts off, and then you push this button. It allows you to turn it back on, and then see the light came on to jump start it, so that you're not stranded, and so that just gotta make sure when that happens that you have this available with you, because the battery on the of course on these Porsche is in the front, and it's gonna usually it'll be locked. So yeah. Anyway, the installation is pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna bore you. I'm gonna go ahead and install it, and then I'll come right back. So one of the advantage of the lithium battery is the cold cranking app. Here I'm just for fun, I have this cheap Harbor Freight battery tester that does a 100 amp load, and so when I turn on the switch, it should put a 100 amp load, and which it's on now. You can see the heating element, and it's still reading a little over looks like 13 volt or so. So these are rated at the 40 amp hour battery is rated at 1500 cold cranking amps. The 60 is 1800, and the 80 is 2000. So plenty, and far higher rating than your lead acid battery. So I'm gonna go ahead replace the battery. I do have this new Interstate AGM battery that I bought from Costco, which I'm gonna return, because I convinced myself to upgrade to this anti-gravity anyway. And the other thing I'm doing is I have the trickle charger plugged in that I'm gonna leave plugged in. So I'm trying to swap battery without having to disconnect the battery, so I don't have to reset all the clock setting and so on. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect, starting with the negative terminal, and then swap it out. I think the hard part of this is just lifting this heavy battery, 50-pound battery, out of here, and then it's just one bolt on the side. There's a bracket, which I'll show you, and then a couple of bolts for the terminal. So it's pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm gonna remove the bracket. I think the hardest part of this job is actually making the video, probably. This is the positive terminal, so I should do the negative, but it really doesn't matter. But it is a little bit better if you disconnect the negative, in case your wrench touch the metal as on the here on the positive terminal. So I'm just going to be careful, make sure. But normally you do the negative, but okay, I'm going to need something to stop this side from turning. So as you can see, it's got it in, and again, very straightforward. Just careful not to short out your wrench to the any of the metal car pieces to the positive terminal. So I have this C-Tech trickle charger, which is made for lead acid AGM battery. So you do need a special charger for the lithium. So I plan to. I'm thinking I'm not going to need a trickle charger. We'll see. So I'm not going to use this since it's not the right charger, and you do, like I mentioned, need a special charger. So, but I'm thinking with this lithium, and the way it works versus lead acid, I don't see a need to keep it fully charged all the time. Actually, it's better for storage for lithium battery to store it at about 50%. So, and again, it has the restart feature. So if I don't drive it enough and it discharge to where it goes flat, I can push that button. And that's the other thing with lithium. It has a very slow self-discharge. So well, let me know. Comment below if I'm missing something. But thanks for watching.